Yeah, again, I'm audible. I'm just now sharing my screen. We're going to start. Is my screen is visible to everyone? Jaydeep, Sheetal, Indu. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, right. So in last class, we studied about OSI model and three-way handshake, right? So just for 5 to 7 minutes, we are going to do some revision. So can you tell me this three-way handshake? So it is the first one and this is the second one. First and the second. So what will the first packet which we call Sheetal Jaydeep? Jaydeep, Aparna. Prithviraj, I'm audible?
Application model. But there's a lot of background noise, so your voice is cutting in between, at least for me.
There is no now it is audible. Hello. Now it is audible. Sheetal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Itiraj, so we are kind of doing some revision for the 5 to 7 minutes. So can you tell me what is the first message it goes when we talk about the three-way handshake? Anyone? Just try it. Sheetal, Itiraj, Jaydeep.
Uh, is it synchronous?
Yeah, it is a syn message.
Sync.
Synchronous request message.
Yeah, sync message.
And then
Synchronous and asynchronous message. Acknowledgement. Acknowledge.
syn plus acknowledgement. See when
And the second is acknowledgement, yeah.
yeah
Yeah,
right.
and
Third
then
is
it's only
acknowledgement.
acknowledgement. Yeah.
So this
And
is
then
called first,
acknowledgement with
third, sorry, second, third. So that is the reason it is called three-way handshake.
handshake.
They always say it is sending a synchronous message. And what you are getting in return, acknowledgement of your synchronous message. So you have to just put acknowledgement, syn plus acknowledgement. So whatever message you are sending, it is like a bill. So I'm just sending a plain bill, right? So what second person is doing, it is putting a stamp on that bill. So this is completely called, when I put the stamp, it is called syn plus act. In simple term, I'm just explaining. And in return, what he will do, yes, I have received it. So this way, it is called three-way handshake. Now, right now, quickly we will see this one. Three-way handshake. So, uh, can you tell me what is the first layer, Nithiraj? Sheetal?
Application layer.
No, from not from the top we are going from the bottom.
Okay. The physical layer.
Yeah, right, physical layer. Right. And which things comes in the physical layer? Cabling. All the cabling
All
issues. Yeah,
cables,
cables,
media,
yeah. Right. So and the second layer,
um, data link.
yeah, data link. And which device comes in here?
switches.
Yeah, switch. because this will the interview question. That is the reason I'm more emphasizing on this particular thing. And third layer,
It's a it's a
Network,
network.
network
networking.
IP.
The router and the electricity switch.
Yeah, all our routers and all will come.
Router and the switch. Fourth layer,
Layer,
which layer? Fourth layer.
transport,
Yeah, transport. And each device, here the firewall comes in the picture. And fifth,
session layer,
which one?
session.
Session, yeah, session layer. Right. See, whatever data we are transferring, whatever the time it takes, it comes here. Data transfer time. And second,
Presentation
actually
layer.
six, yeah, presentation.
It's a encryption, decryption.
Yeah, encryption and decryption. Encryption and decryption. Right. In
And then
last
application layer.
application layer. So whatever application we are seeing, HTTPS, HTTP, no, SSH, all will comes under this one. So these are the layers. But yeah, so here we are saying, but in actual, it will the opposite one. So this will come the last, and this will come the first. So first layer is this is OSI model, and this is the devices which used. How we are going to we are going to see the IP address, right? So there are the two type of IP address. One is IPv4 version 4, and other is IPv6. So can you see this one, this thing, how IPv4 look like? So
Yes.
these are the IPv4. This one, and this one is IPv4. So this is the way IP. So what is the IP address? Nothing but internet protocol. And how? See, when I'm Indresh, you are Itira, you are a Sheetal. So we have a mobile number, right? So what we will do? We have a 10-digit mobile number, right? Plus country code. So this 10-digit mobile number, are you able to remember all the mobile number of every person? Either your family member, husband, wife, or children's mobile number, 5 or 6 mobile number you will remember. Other mobile number you won't able to remember, right? So to dial any person, they have given the IP address, sorry, mobile number. So similar way, to reach to any website, it is given a IP address, some numbers. So how it's look like? So this is a way the IP address look like in the networking terms. So every device, you talk about every device which is connecting over the network, it is given a IP address. Or any website you are connecting, it is actually given a IP address. Now, yeah. So this 10-digit mobile number, are you able to remember this 10-digit mobile number of every person? Suppose you have 100 contacts. So are we able to remember this particular thing? Right. So what is the question? No. So what we will do? So to get remember of all this, so what we will do? So So how IPv4 look like? So there is a digit. It is divided into 4 octet, right? 1, 2, 3, and the 4, and everything is separated by dot. And here the number comes. Only numerical number will come in the picture. And what is the number? It varies from 1 to 255. Sorry, 0 to 255. Here, so here you won't see 256, 257 like that particular number. So here the number varies. This is a number. You will see 10, 10, 192, 254, but sorry, 254. So this is the way IP address has been represented. IP version 4 is represented. How it is represented? It is divided into 4 division, and it is called octet. Remember, it is called octet. This is first octet, this is second octet, this is third octet, and this is fourth octet. So again, the questions come. Suppose you have a 10, 100 people's number, contact number saved onto your mobile. So are you able to remember this all the 100? So similar way, there is millions of website or IP address. Are you able to remember those particular IP address? So to solve this, what you do for this one? Just write Itiraj. So you have suppose 100 and 200 contacts in your mobile. So how you are going to identify this particular 100 or 200 or particular person? So what do you do? Am I audible?
Unique IP address you need to provide to each and every one of.
See, mobile number or website, they have the unique IP address. I'm just saying, if you wanted to dial, suppose out of 100, if you wanted to dial some person, so what you will do? How you are going to save their particular number? Right?
The
You are
name,
give
yeah. You need to
name.
host name you need to have.
Yeah, right. So you will give some name. So here also, if I wanted to go Google, Geo, HDFC, Bank of America, Federal Bank. So how I'm going to know? I'll give a name. So this particular system giving a name, it is called DNS, domain name resolution. See, giving a name to IP address, it is nothing but called a DNS. Remember this thing. So this is the IPv4 look like. And how many IPv4 are there? So there are the equation, right? 2 raised to n minus 2 IP address are there, IPv4. So this is the number 2 raised to n. And what is the n? IPv4 is 32 bits. So when I say bits, what this exactly means, 32 bits. So this is n, this is the one. It is a 32-bit of IP length. So what we are going to 2 raised to 32 minus 2. So this is the number of IP address available over the world. So when I say bits, so what you exactly means this bits? Any idea? Those who attended, those who are in the technical background, those who are non-technical, I can understand. Those who are technical background, just write what this when you are saying a bits. So what this exactly mean bits? Itiraj, any idea? Sheetal, it is nothing but computer cannot understand. Yeah, in simple language. So what it how it is, convert the, you know in their language, it converts into 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1. So this way it is understood. When I say 32 bits, it means it goes from the combination of 0001 till 1111 of 32 numbers. 32 numbers. So that is the reason it is given a 32 bits. So this many length of it is there. And why? This is the reason you will see. Yeah, when I say it is given a number from 0 to 255. Why? Because if I convert dot, sorry, this is first octet, second, third, first, second, third, and the fourth. If I convert all the ones, see, if I convert first, will start all the zeros, dot 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 dot, zero. So it comes as a zero. And last one, if I talk about last combination, see, computer is only talking about 0 0 0 0 and 1 1 1 1. So first is all zero. So last one will comes all ones, dot dot dot, one. So when you convert this 0 0 0, it will comes as a big zero. So that is the reason first will start as a zero. And when you convert this one into a number, it comes as a 255. So that is the reason you will see number from 0 to 255 only. So this is an engineering language where it will teach how bits will be converted into a number. So that is the reason we see this only from 0 to 255, and it is of how much length? 32 bits. So when I say 32 bits means it goes from 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 dot 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 1. So this is 1 of 1 2 3 4. So this way it goes till 32.
ಕೆಲವು ನೆಮ್ಮದಿ ಉಂಡೋಡ್ ಸೇರಿ
Sorry. So this is the length it goes. So that is the reason. So this is the length which IPv4 can able to understand. So that is the reason how much length it is given, 32 bits. So when I say how much IPv4 exists, 2 raised to n minus 2. And why this is n minus 2? Because first one is considered as a network address, and last one is considered a broadcast address. And these two IP address cannot be assigned to anyone. First one and the last IP address of any network cannot be assigned to any device, any website, anything. So that is the reason we have to minus 2. So how much it comes as? 2 raised to 32. Just remember this formula, minus 2. So this many IPv4 exist in the world. So this is a number which IPv4 exists. So any question on this? How IPv, what is the length? Why it is from 0 to 255, and how much? So what is the formula? Any question? Itiraj, Sheetal, Jaideep, yeah. Varuna. Ask if it is a small question. If you think it is silly question, don't worry. Just ask it. One. And the second, now we are going to study about IPv4. After that, we are going to study about IPv6. So when I say IPv4, yeah. So when you wanted to communicate, when one device wanted to communicate to another device, how it is getting connected after doing all the three-way handshake. IP to IP address. Remember how it is going to connect IP to IP address. If I have a IP address, then only I can communicate to second system. Otherwise, I'm not able to communicate to other system without the IP address. So that is first. So any device which comes live on the network, he has given a IP address. And now IPv4 again divided into two part. Any idea? Those who attended, those who are technical, any idea? If you know, also it's fine. If you don't know, just try it. Any idea when I say IP version 4? Again, it is divided into two parts. Itiraj,
The network part and the whole
it is divided into
Host
public.
address and the network
So,
address.
network and
Host.
host. Yeah. So
now
it
see
is
that is not division. The first is the public IP address,
okay.
another is private IP address. Right. So when I said public IP address and when I said private IP address, what this exactly means? Public IP address and the private IP address. But this when just the first thing when you see this message in the public IP address or private IP address, so what it clicks on your mind. So when I say public IP address, what it means to you?
So public IP address is used on public networks, so everyone has access to it.
Yeah, right. When I say public IP address, so whatever the IP address, I'm communicating over the internet. Whatever things you are doing over the internet, it is a public IP address. It is available for the public. So when I'm connecting over my own company, I wanted to communicate over on my company. I don't use public IP address. Public IP address are unique, whereas private IP address cannot be unique. It's fine. Cannot be unique. When I say unique IP address, so once one IP address is assigned to any device, any URL, any website, it cannot be assigned to other URL, other website in complete world. And when you have to get the public IP address, you have to pay money, right? You have to pay certain money to your service provider, like internet service provider. And this unique IP address, where it is getting registered under INA, there is a centralized body who register, who maintain the register of all this particular thing. So how to see, this is the website who maintains the registry of IP address. This is the way they maintain the complete IP address list. I know. Here you will find the all the IP address which is assigned to whom. If you put on your IP address, it will give you the particular thing. See, this is the IP address where it is located. IP. This is the way they will maintain the complete database of IP address, which is assigned to whom. This is a centralized body, right? And now, when we talk about private IP address, so it is divided into three numbers. So, what is the three numbers? Now we are going to see a private IP address. Again, when we are studying a private IP address, before that, IP address is divided into classes. Classes. So remember this for us, for the normal people. So it is divided. Now the class is given. It is a sorry class A, class B, and the class C IP address. See, after public IP address, private IP address, and in that particular thing, public IP address and private IP address. Again, the IP address is divided into class. Class A, class B, class C. This is the common use. There is a class D and the class E also exists. That is for the R&D purpose. But for us, it is class A, class B, and the class C. So, what this exactly means? Now we are going to see class A. What it means? It means larger network. See, when we are going class A, it is larger network. Larger network. When I am going to class B, it is smaller network compared to class A. Smaller. When I say class C, it is more smaller. More smaller than to it is class A, B, and the C. So this is the way class A is bigger than class B, class B is bigger than class C. So this way the IP address IPv4 again divided class A, class B and the class C. So when I say class A, how it is represented? Slash 8. When I say class B, how it is represented? Slash 16. When I say class C, how it is represented? Slash 24. So when I say class slash 8, what this means? What this means? When I say slash 8, so any idea what this means? This is nothing but a network. Network. It represents a network. Means when I'm writing slash 8, it is a class A. Slash 16, it is a class B. When I'm saying slash 24, it is a network. Class A network, class B network, and the class C network. So this way again, it is divided class A, class B, class C, and how it is going to be represented here. When I say slash 8, it's nothing but the bits. So when I say slash 8, so when I say bits, so what comes in your mind? We have already seen. So how many IP address it's going to come in the class A? When I say slash 8, it represent a network and class A network, sorry, slash 8. And what this? This is a bits. And how many IP address then comes in class A? So we have seen the formula 2 raised to n minus 2. So here 2 raised to 8 minus 2. So this is the number of IP address in there in the class A. 2 raised to 8. So when I say 2 raised to 8, what it means? Exactly, 2 raised to 8. Chetan Itiraj. When I say 2 raised to 8, what this exactly means?
It expands power of 2 to the power of 8.
Yeah,
2
right.
into 2 into 2
2
into
into
2 into
2 into 2. It goes into 8 times, right? 2 raised to 4, 4 raised to, sorry, 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 16. So this way, the number of calculation goes and goes away. So when I say class C, right, it is slash 20. See, there is no other way. You have to remember class A slash 8. Just multiply, add by, 8. Class B slash 16. Class C slash 24. So minus 2. So these many IP addresses are there. Yeah.
256, right? Like
Yeah.
255,
Hmm.
256 maximum.
6 like. So when I'm saying slash 8, again how it is represented, 255. See, when I say, sorry, again, when I say class A, how it is slash 8, and how it is going to represent, this is smaller version, right? So I'm going to represent in a bit form. So how IPv4 look like, how many octet it is divided into? Can you tell me how many octet are there, right? So I want to represent in the octet form, 4 octet. So how class A is going to represent 255.0.0.0. Always remember, in class A, this is the one is fixed, and this is the one it is getting variable. So when I say fixed, what fixed portion is represent a network. Always remember, fixed portion is represent network, and variable portion. When I say variable, means it is a change. You can change all this particular portion, and how it is, what is represent host.
Post.
Host. So this represent network address, and this represent host address. Always remember, this is a fixed one, and this is a variable one. So so this is the class A. Yeah, in last one, sorry, there is, I have done some mistake. So how it is, how many IP address now it is going? So can you tell me, we have just studies, I'm just correcting myself what I've said 5 minutes before. So IPv4, it's how many bits? We have just seen how many bits it is
2 bit,
IPv4. Sorry,
32 bit.
right, 32 bits. So how many hosts is going to be there? How many IP address I'm going to assign to class A? So when you see it is 8, right? So what you have to do? Sorry, n minus whatever the number you are seeing, 8. Then 2 raised to last. Sorry, in 5 minutes before, what I have told you, this 2 raised to n minus 2 now. So this is to calculating complete IPv4 range. But if you wanted to calculate the particular host exists in the class A, B, and the C, this is a way you have to do it. What is n? Nothing but a 32. So how much it will come? 2 raised to 32 minus 8 minus 2. So how much? 2 raised to 24 minus 2 it will come. So these many IP address you can assign to class A. When I say 24, 2 raised to 24 times. So these many IP addresses are available in the class A. Now we are going to see about the class B. Now we are going to see about class B. So what we say, class B. So how it is going to represent? Just try it. We have seen Sheetal, Varuna, Itiraj, Vaibhav, Indu, Jaydeep. When I say class B, how it is going to be slash? How? What is the number from here?
From 128.
No, 16. See, we have seen the class A, class B, class C. It is slash 8, class B slash 16. There is no other way. You have to remember at least 2 or 3 times. Then you will get remember of this number. Class A, class B, class C slash 8 slash 16 slash 24. And how it is going to represent 255 dot in the IPv4 form. See, every time if I don't want it to write this, I will going to write this one. So this is the way of IPv4 I'm writing, and if I wanted to convert into easiest form, this is the way of easiest form slash 8. When I say slash 16, see in IP class A, this one is a fix. So what things in the class B is going to fix according to you? This is a larger network, this is a smaller network, and this again smaller network. So what is this going to be here? Just type here. If this first one is fixed, so in class B, what will be the case? So if I wanted to write in this format, so what will be the in class B I'm going to write? Jaydeep, Varuna, Itiraj. Can you tell me? Chetan? Hello. I'm audible, everyone? Hello. At least say yes, no. Hello. I'm audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So then at least say what is the number.
255.255.
Yeah,
Not
250.
0.
yeah, right. 255 dot 255 dot
255.
0 dot
0.
0. Right. So similar way, if I'm saying slash 24, it
So
is
then 3
255,
times 255. Yeah,
255, right.
you got it.
So this is the way class. See here, it is this first one fixed and this is a variable. Here, these two are fixed and this two one is varying. These three are fixed and this is the variable thing. So when I say here, this is how much IP address it is going, 32 minus 8 minus 2. This is the number. Here 2 raised to 32 minus 16 minus 2. Here also 2 raised to 32 minus 24 minus 2. So this I remember this one. In class C, how many hosts it is going to be there? It is going to be there 254 host. Means these three is fixed. Only this one is getting change. So how much host it is there? First and last we cannot calculate. So number of IP address which we can assign to any URL, any website or any device is only 256. 256. So this is a class A. This is the way it is going to represent. This is a fixed bits, and this is the number of IP address are there. So this will be the interview question. So this complete process is called a subnetting. Means dividing a network into smaller parts. It's called it a subnet. Now I will give you one question. Now suppose if I do slash 25. So what it means? Which class it is? A, B, or C? So have you ever come in the mind in your mind that the person who is training you, it is showing you slash 8 slash 16 slash 24. So what can I represent slash 24 slash 25?
D.
Huh?
D.
Yeah, it is class C. Class D and E is little different. So this is a class C network. So see 0 to 8 class A. Always remember when I saying 8, then 9 to 15. This is class B and sorry, sorry, let's I'm just getting mistake. A, B and C. When I say B, it is from 16. So yeah, till 16 till 23. It is till 24 till 32, and here 0 till yeah 15. It comes as a class A, B, C. See, there is no other option. You have to remember this particular thing of particular sorry of this particular numbers. So many times, see, I'm teaching, so that is the reason I am getting remember all those things. So it is very difficult. At least 4 to 5 times you have to study about this particular thing. But how we are going to can see why you have to remember, because in the interview they will ask you question. But in the real life, how we are going to calculate, again previously there was no tool to calculate all this particular thing. Now there is a tool. You don't need to get worried, but at least know the basics. See, this is the subnetting calculator. So you don't need to get worried about this particular thing, how you are going to remember. But at least remember the basic. So when you go in the job, so they will talk about, array, this is belongs to class C, this is belongs to class B. The IP address is 255.255. So how you are going to respond if you don't know this particular basic? But that is the reason it is included in the syllabus. Yeah. So here you will see, say this is a IPv subnetting calculator are available for IPv4. So here if you put anything number, it will give you this particular range. See, so can you see this whole number are there? See, see now again, can you tell me what is this 255.0.00/8? When you see this one, any idea? Which class?
That would be
255.0
class A.
class A, right? See, if you put here class A, class B, class C, like this way. See, if you put class C, it will give you the range of class C. If you put class B, see class A, so this way it is completely range will give you. So when I say class A, right? But still I can say slash 24 slash 25 slash 26 slash 27. Why? The sir told class A only exists from that, but here I'm seeing 31, 32. Why it is the case? Because class A is a larger network. It's class B and class C comes under class A also. Remember this particular thing. When I say class A, right? Class A is a bigger network than class B, then to class C. Yes. Remember this particular thing which we have seen. So this is the way class A is bigger than class B. When I say bigger, it means it contains this one as well, it contains this one as well. So when I say class B, it contains this one, it cannot contain this one. Remember, when I say class C, it is only this portion only, its portion only. So whenever if you wanted to calculate any particular thing, there is IPv4 calculator is available. So when you see slash, sorry, let's see this one. When you see slash 25, so what this exactly means? Slash 25. Try if it's right wrong, we are here to give the wrong answer only, not an issue. If you don't know, also just say no.
Class C.
Yeah, slash 25 is class C. Now let's go to screen this one. See, class C. If I am to do again, it is sorry slash 24 till range 32. Again, why is slash 32 till range of 32 or 30? Why? Because I wanted to again further divide the class C into smaller portions. See, suppose if you have piece of bread, this is your complete bread of class C. Again, I wanted to give it to four people. So if it is the bread, how we are going to divide this bread into four people? How are we going to divide? This is a simple question, right? If it is a larger side of bread, you want to divide into four people. How are we going to divide?
Uh,
Pritiraj?
so for class C to divide
No, no, don't see about class C. I'm just saying it is a bread. Bread, sorry. Bread.
Divided by four
you'll divide into
times.
four equal parts.
Four equal parts, right? So similar way,
Yeah.
if it is a class C, right? So if I am to
Mm-hmm.
divide into four different networks, so how I'm going to divide? Again, I'm to dividing in slash 25 or slash 26 or this slash 27. So this is a further division of class C. What you are going to
Mm-hmm.
see this number. So when I'm saying right slash 24, how it is represented? 255 dot 0,
255
sorry,
dot
it's
oh,
255 dot 255
255.
dot 0. Now slash 25, how it is represented? Till here it is same. So
Same.
what is, yeah, so what is varying variable, sorry,
The last.
last one. So when I say slash 25, so here it will come 192. When I say slash 26, everything is same. It's here it will come as 128. So what this, yeah, 1 slash 1 dot 128. Now slash division slash 64 dot 32. You don't have any other way. You have to remember this number 32. Then divide by 2. 16 dot 8 dot 4 dot 2. So this way, this particular range of class C is going to divide. So when I say slash 25, so how many IP address are available? Can you tell me how many IP address is going to available for this particular slash 25? How many host is going to available? There is a formula we have seen, right? How many? So 4 slash, just now we're going to see 4 slash 24 and slash 25. So tell me how many hosts is for slash 24 and how many hosts are for slash 25?
126 for 25.
Yeah, here 126, right? Here 254 minus 2. If you see The number of IP address is available is 256. Here number of IP address is available 128, and in that particular 256 only minus 2, 256, 254 is available for use. When I say 128, how many are available? 126. See, can you see this one?
Yes.
This is exact half of 128. Sorry, 128 is exactly half of 256. What this exactly means? So there is a bread and dividing into two part, one part and the two part. When I say slash 25 means I'm dividing class C into two equal parts. Further, I'm dividing class 2 into two equal parts. Now the question comes why I'm further dividing these two particular things. This is slice of one piece, this is a second piece. So suppose slash 25 dividing into two equal parts. So when I say slash 26, you see this particular thing. So how many hosts now it's going to be there? Again you have to do half 64 hosts and minus 2. So 62 IP address is usable. So this way now I'm going to further divide it. This network is further divided into four parts. So when you are going to do a subnetting, it is multiplication of 2, 4 and the 8 only you are going to see. There is no other way. You have to remember this particular thing, how the number is getting represented. Always remember. Now the easy term comes. So when you wanted to represent anything in IPv4 form, you have to represent like this 55 dot. If after 0, if I wanted to represent the further, which number will come? 192. There is no other way. You have to remember 128 dot 64. You have to do exactly half dot 32 dot 16 dot 8. So this way the number, I'm just doing some mistake here.
How does that 192 comes? Like, 255 divided by 2 is 128, right? 256. Where does the 192 comes from?
See
250.
192. Yeah, what times? And this one. See, so there is some mistake I'm doing. See, yeah. See 192. When you see 192, 128, so all these numbers which we are seeing, it is nothing but a representation of bits 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So when you do a particular bits, when you're doing slash 25, sorry, slash 24, the three things are fixed. So similar way in slash 25, one particular host of this IP address means um, it is going to be fixed and other is going to change. So that is the reason when you're converting into number, it comes as a 192. See when how it is been there. When if in bits, if I wanted to represent 0, how I'm going to write 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. If I want to represent 2, sorry 1, so 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 dot. If I want to represent 2, it is 0, 0, 0 dot 1. So like this way, it is there in the engineering terms. So like this way, this is a number, this is a bits we are going to represent. So this, if you convert this particular thing into numerical one, this will the numerical form you are getting. So when we are going to convert that particular thing, so that is a number we are going 192, 160, sorry 128. So that way we are getting a number. So Any question on this particular thing? How we are getting a number of 192, 128, this particular number? Kitiraj, Varuna, Vaibhav. Yes, no. See, now you see this one. Here we are going to see the particular numbers. This one, 128, 192. Yeah. So there is a mistake which I have done. I'm just presenting. So when it says slash 24, slash 26, slash 26, slash 27, slash 28. So after, sorry, slash 24, slash 25, slash 26, slash 27, slash 28, slash 29, slash 30. Yeah. So now we are going to see how we are going to represent in the IPv4. Can you tell me this one? Vaibhav, Itiraj, can you tell me? I am audible to everyone. Hello, Vaibhav, Itiraj. See, it is going, how we are going to represent 55 dot 55 dot 55 dot. And now, see, after 0, you have to remember the particular thing. Right here, how many,
192.
yeah, how many hosts are there? 256. If you do minus 2, 254 is usable. So now, slash 25, you have to do exactly half of that particular thing. So when you do half of 256, so what is the half of this one?
8.
Hmm?
128.
128. Yeah. So here it comes as a 128, not 192. That was a mistake which I am doing. So this is the 128. Now again, which the number will come. You don't need to do now the half one. Now which number it is going to be there here.
64.
Oh, you don't need to do half.
62.
Oh, that's right. Just a minute. So here the number it's going to come. It's 192. 224. See here it is going to 192. The host will come as a 64. Here the host are 128. Here host are 64. Here only it is come like this way. Now 224. Now you don't have any other option. You have to remember like this way. See, when I am representing like slash 24, 224. So how it came again? How this 224 came? So when we are going to represent, just see, when I'm saying 255, what this exactly means? It means the length of 11111. See, this is how many bits of IPv4? Can you tell me how many bits are
32
IPv4?
bits.
32
32
bits,
bits.
right? And how many octets are there?
4 actives.
4 octets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 32 divided by 4. How much it will come?
8.
8, right?
2 to the
So
power of
here,
8.
yeah. So here, no, it's simple math. Here, though, how many? The starting division number, if I put, everything is 0, 0. Last one is, if I'm going to put, say 4, this is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So everything is 1. Dot 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 8 times, sorry. 8 times. Just consider it is as a 8 times. 8 times. dot now 0000 dot dot 8 times 0. So now you convert this into a number. This is computer language. Now you convert into numerical form. When you convert into numerical form, it comes as a 255, 255, 255, and now it is 0. So how this particular number 128 came in picture? This one particular bit. Now I'm going to take this particular thing, right? How many times are bits are there? So first bit it's 1, other are 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So now you convert into number. It will come as 128. Now this is called slash 25. Now I'm going to do a slash 26. So how many bits are going to be fixed here? Can you tell me? 2 bits. It is now for slash 26. 1, 2 are fixed. Other are varying. Other are changing. So that is a number which now you convert into a numerical form. You will get 192. Now when I say slash 27, so what you are going to see is 1, 2, 3. It is 111. This one is getting changed. When you convert this slash 27, it comes as a 224. When you say slash 28, what this means? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is fixed. Again, it is fixed till this one. And what is it is getting changed? This other 4 is getting changed. So this is a way it is getting represented in the class form. So there is no other choice. You have to remember this particular 0, 128, 192, 224, and see, I also don't remember this particular 224, again, then 240, 248, 254, 252, 254, and 255. So when I say 250 slash 30, so how many hosts are there? Can you just tell me how many hosts are there? See, when you're representing like this way, so how many hosts are there? So when we are seeing this one, right? Suppose just take the 2 example like this way, these 2. Suppose slash 29. So how many hosts are there? Can you just tell me how many hosts is there? How many IP address you can assign to a computer?
248.
Slash 29. I'm saying.
8.
Yeah, right. And how it comes as a 8?
From 8 to 16.
No, see. Just again,
3 bits are
The
available.
last bits.
yeah, see slash 28. So how many hosts are available for how many hosts are there? It is 2 raised to again. How many bits are IPv4? 32 minus 29. So how many IP address we are getting? 2 raised to 3. So 2 raised to 2 multiplied by 2. How many IP address? It's 8, right? And how many are usable? Minus 2. Why? Because first IP is represent network, second is represent the broadcast address. So how many usable IP address are there? 6 IP. And how many hosts we are getting? 8. How many usable IP address we are getting? 6. So this way we are going to calculate that particular thing. Now just for the purpose, now just try /23. Now tell me how many hosts, how we are going to now calculate this particular thing. Just take your time, take 1 2 minutes.
2 to the
So
power of 32
2
minus
is 9.
Yeah, 2 raised
2
to
to the power of 9.
32. Yeah, 9
Yeah, so
minus
it's
2.
9.
Yeah. So this is the usable. This is host IP address complete we are getting. You have to do -2. This is usable IP address. And can you tell me which class it comes under when I'm saying /23?
Class B.
Yeah, it is class B. And how we are going to represent 255 dot, sorry, 255 dot. Now here which number will come? Last one's it's 0. Here when we say /23, this third octet is
510.
going to change. Hmm? See when we say /23,
510. 510.
here number 510.
Oh no.
Yeah, that is total number is 510, right? So you
Yeah.
are going to see, yeah. But here, which number is going to be there? See,
254.
when we, yeah, 254, right? 254. See, why you don't need to get deeper into things. There is a software available, but thing is that why you need to remember when you go on the job when they say /23. So how we are going to remember? So it should not be blank. So that is the reason you have to understand the subnetting. And previously there was no software where they are available to calculate, so people do manually. But thing is that when you go for an interview, they will ask you, can you tell me a class A, how we are going to represent class B, class C? So what is the network address? What is the host address? How we are going to calculate? So for easier term, so they will give you one of the examples. Suppose in the interview they say, suppose I'm giving /27. So can you tell me which class it comes under? So you will say class C. So how many hosts, how many IP address is under that /27? How you are going to represent those particular things? So remember, this is an interview question. So that is the reason you have to remember how the basic of subnetting come in the picture. Otherwise, there is a software available where you can easily see how we are going to calculate those particular things online, class A, class B, and any IP address. So this is a complete number. We are going to see particular things, see, like this way. Now we are coming into this particular topic, private IP address, right? So when I say private IP address, means it is not chargeable, it is not unique. You can use as many as time you want. So again, class private IP address, the number again it is given class A, class B, and the class C. So when I say class A /8, this is a private IP address. 172.16.0 till 172.31.255.255. Here 192.168.0.0 slash 24. So this is the, again, private IP address is divided into class A, class B, class C. So this is a range. There is no other way. You have to remember this range, particular range of IP address. When I say private IP address of class A, what is this one? This one. When I say class B of particular range, so this one will be the particular range of class B, which you can use for your computer. When I say class C, this is a particular range of class C. Now, see, can you see this one? This particular thing?
Yes.
Yeah. So is this a private IP address or public IP address? Just tell me. Public IP address or private IP address? So by saying, so see 192.168, right? So see, this is a range of private IP address. So whenever, if you are in front of your laptop, just open your laptop, put IP config, you will see only this IP address. When you are at your home network, when you are seeing what is the IP address assigned to your computer, when you go to a company or you go if you are at home, this is the only range of IP address is assigned to your laptop, your computer. Now when I'm connecting over internet, the IP address will going to change. There is no other way. You have to remember this particular range of IP address, which I'm showing onto board. I will share you the document. You have to go through that particular document, and whatever we have studied, it is there. Don't worry. This is the private IP address. Now, if I wanted to communicate over the internet, what I need? Now I wanted to connect to our internet. Remember, private IP address cannot communicate over the internet. What you need now, if I wanted to communicate to our internet, what you need now? There is two types of IP address, right? Private IP address and the public IP address. Public IP address is used to communicate over the internet. Now, what you need? You need a public IP address. Now, every private IP address which is communicating over the internet is being assigned its map to a public IP address. Remember this particular thing. So when you open your laptop, you will see a private IP address. But when you go over the internet, you will need a public IP address. So all this process is what you call this, converting private IP address to public IP address. What this process called? It is called netting. Netting. See, this process of converting private IP address to a public IP address, the process is called a netting. Here, my laptop is assigned a IP address 192.168.1.4. But if I wanted to convert or communicate over the public IP address, over the internet, I need a public IP address. So, how you are going to know what is a public IP address? See, now if you see, this is my public IP address. On this website, you can see your public IP address. What is my IP address? I will ping you that website. So this is my now see this one. Now see, this is my public IP address. This is my private IP address. This is a public IP address. This is private IP address. And when this IP address is going over the internet, it is becoming this this IP address. And this process is called a netting. What netting full form means? Network address translation. It is called in short form, we call netting. Network address translation means private IP address becoming a public IP address. Now, if you see again, can you tell me what this means? If I wanted to convert slash, so how much it will going to come? Can you tell me which class it is? A, B, C, D.
C.
Yeah, it is C. Why? Because 3 bits are fixed, right? When we are saying 3 bits are fixed, it's class C. Now, when you are saying slash 0, so how many hosts are available? I mean, within the same network, how many hosts I can communicate? It's simple, 256. And how many are usable? 254. It 2 raised to 32 minus 24. Simple. This IP address will come, then we will do a minus 2. Now, when you are seeing this one, what this IP address means?
That's a
Yeah,
local default gateway.
yeah. It is gateway, right? So what this gateway means? This word default gateway means. What is exactly means gateway?
So this before communicating, first it enters into the gateway. From there, the communication
Yeah, this is
goes.
nothing but a door, right? This is me. If I wanted to go outside, this will be a door. So I will go from this one. So similar way, this is my laptop. If it wanted to communicate over the internet, see 1.6 is assigned to my IP address. 1.54 is become a door. So I'm saying this IP address is coming to this door, and it is now it is going outside. So this is the door. So this is the way it works. Yeah. You just try it. If you
But
open, yeah, tell me.
first two part is local network, and then last two part is host. Host.
Door, right. So now when we are seeing this thing, see, can you see this one? This is a private IP address range. When you see class A, see class A, class B, class C. So you don't see any other IP address apart from this to your laptop or to any computer. If you go at in any company, so if any company or if I wanted to use the IP address, so I'm using a private IP address. But as soon as I wanted to communicate over the internet, I need a public IP address. So over the public IP address, any website, you won't see this range. You will see apart from this any range. See here, if I see 103, can you see 103 in this particular range? Now this is the one, and if you wanted to see the IP address of any host, right? See whatever the website I have opened, this website, who is this IP calculator, what is my IP address, and whatever the Google search I'm doing, everything is assigned a IP address, and that IP address it's given a name, and this particular process is called DNS. DNS. See why IP address has given a name? Any idea? Why IP address has given a name? Can you tell me? Arey, come on, tell me the answer. Why IP address has given a name?
For the unique identification.
Yeah, see, you cannot remember the IP address, right? How many There are hundred of website, hundred of things over the internet. Over the day. Are you able to remember everything? If I talk about over the internet, are you able to remember the Google's IP address? Google have a 4 IP address. Are you able to remember all 4 IPv4 of Google? No. So what you will do? You just give them a name in registry. You maintain register in IP address name. That's it. So simplest for simplicity, this name is given. The way you are configuring the mobile number and in given a name. So simply the simplest form. Now again one question I'm asking. See, this is the private IP address. This is a company A. This is company B. Company A is using this one, right? 10.0.0.0.0.0.0 something. So can company B use this one? Whatever the class A we are saying, can company B use this one?
No, that's for the larger network, right? That's it.
For larger network, smaller network, fine. I'm just saying, see, company A is using this class A range. So can company B use that particular range? Same.
Yes,
This
because it's private and it will not be visible
yeah, right.
to
It is
the
a private
outside
IP
world.
address. Private IP address can be used by anything. But when it comes to public IP address, if suppose one public IP address, just simple example I'm giving, 0.0. If it is used by, suppose it is a public IP address, it is used by company A. It is cannot be given to company B. Remember, it cannot be given to company B. This particular range cannot be given to company B. But private IP address can anyone can use and as many times. So this is the difference between private IP address and the public IP address. Now, how we are going to identify any IP address of particular thing, of particular website. Say, suppose if I'm opening, suppose I open Geo. If I wanted to know the IP address of this particular, how I'm going to know what is the IP address behind this host, geo.com, or suppose HDFC Bank. How I'm going to know the IP address of this particular thing? How I'm going to know what is the IP address of this particular thing? It is by DNS. Now we are going to see a command. How we are going to see the IP address? Okay, there is the command which is called nslookup. You have to just open your window, just in computer, just open your window, just type ns lookup and now put www.geo.com. You will get the IP address assigned to a particular website. Can you see? This is a geo.com and this is the IP address assigned to geo.com. This is the IPv4 of Geo's IP. If suppose I wanted to know uh, any HDFC bank, how I'm going to know .hdfc.com. See, these many IP addresses are assigned to HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank. This is IPv4. And when you see what this means exactly, what this is, if it is a IP, so what this is?
IP6.
Yeah, this is IPv6. We are going to study in the next class. So this is how we are getting all this. All these things are saved in the DNS. Which DNS? the INA is maintaining the particular DNS address. So when INA is maintaining a DNS registry, so every big company they are maintaining a public IP address same replica of DNS which INA is maintaining. All the bigger company is maintaining the same replication of DNS. And this, can you see this DNS.google? So this is nothing but a replication of INA, which is maintaining domain name resolution. The Google is also replicating a same. Why Google is replicating a same? So that IP to name can easily be within a second. It is can be given to you. See, that is the reason it is maintaining every company, bigger company maintaining a public domain like a Google, Microsoft, whomsoever is IP address provider. Yeah. So I am sharing a book. In that particular book, let me share you a book. Is there. So this is the book which we are seeing. So this is the book which we have to complete at least two chapters. See, this is Todd Landa's book. So these two chapter you have to complete. So in the first chapter,
Your
their
screen is
topic.
not
Sorry. Yeah. So this is a book. Can you see this book? I'm going to share you. And here all the networking stuff which we have studied about today is there. So I have to finish this this two particular thing. The till the two class which we have taken, everything is there in this particular book. Just go through book, make your notes, make your question, and then ask in the class everything. What is a router? See OSI layer. Can you see this OSI reference layer which we studied? So it is there in this particular book. Application layer, presentation layer. This is authorized, certified, uh, you know, international book which everyone study for CCNA purpose. So this is everything is there. See data link, network routing, everything. What application layer, function, presentation, transport layer, how flow controls are there. See sync, everything is mentioned in this book. So you don't need to either go to many times to open a video and you see particular things. This is a book. Just study this complete book. Everything is given in detailed form. If you study, you will having a doubt. If you have a doubt, you have a question. Then you are going to ask in the class. If you don't study, you are not getting any question. So then you are just sitting idle in the class. You are not going to ask anything. Either you will ask in the class, or either the people who studies they will ask beyond the class as well. Anytime they can ping and they can ask the question, and then I will solve their doubts. So this is the books. Now what we have studied about this particular thing, subnetting. See, this is See, can you see? This is the question. How it is getting converted? Zero is converted into decimal. See, this is a binary form which we are seeing, and this is hexavalue decimal. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. How it is getting represented. So this is the way everything in hexadecimal form. This number is how it is getting represented in a binary form. This is the way. This is the engineering work done. Here you will see all the questions of your answer. This is the Ethernet. This is the OSI layer. How the subnetting parts. See, this is the decimal. How we're going to convert decimal into binary form. Every detailed answer here, which we have studied in the lecture, it is given. See, OSI model, TCP, IP model, everything is given in more and more detail. From now we'll see this. See, you don't need to, whatever we have studied in the lecture, you have to study that things only. If you are seeing anything apart from that, you can easily skip. If you want to learn more, you can study. Now, see, in the next class, we are going to see IPv6 and how the frame is going to look like. Yeah. In next class, how IPv4 frame is looking like. See, this is a frame of IP address IPv4. So this thing we are going to study in the next class. This particular, see, networking is the base of everything. Either you go for a application testing, you go for a audit, if you go for a SOC, everything. This is a base. So that is the reason I started from the basics. This is a book I'm going to share. Yeah. This is a subnetting part. Here everything is mentioned. See, networking, class A, class A, class B, class C, 8 bits, network, host, everything is been there. So that you don't need to come again and again watch the video. Just study through it, make your question, make your notes, and then ask the question either one-to-one or you can ask into the class. See, this is the thing which we have studied about today. Class B, class A, class B, class C, class D, how class A is getting represented, the bits of host, class B, class C, private IP address. You see private IP address, everything is there. So what every question is been answered here. And the summary. So this is, I will share you this book. Just go through it. Make sure before coming to the next class, you prepared this two chapters. So any question on today's lecture? Itiraj, Varuna, Indu, Sheetal, Vaibhav, Jaydeep.
No question.
No question.
Okay. So
No.
I will share this book. Just go through it and then we will study all those things.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.